Hi guys, I'm going to be showing you how to do this nail art tutorial today. It is a combination of red, black, and white. I was inspired to make this design when I saw this YouTube video by this girl, and she made a compilation of all the nail art that I think she has done. But she didn't have a tutorial for this one, so I really liked it and I thought, hey, let me try it and see if I can make it work. It's a little bit complex design because it requires freehanding, as you can see, and I left my middle finger bare so I can demonstrate how I did the whole thing. Everything took me about 2 hours. It was definitely a little bit challenging to do this on my dominant hand with my left hand, but it's just like anything. Once you practice it, you can definitely make it work. So what I used was, as a base coat, I used Duree's Nail Growth System Rejuva-Coat. Ground color, I used the OPI Skyfall Collection nail, the little sparkle and shimmer to it, so it really stands out against the black. I used a basic regular nail liner brush. You can get it from anywhere in Duane Reade or Rite Aid. And I just used a very basic white French tip color. I got it from NYC. Rejuva-Coat, you can use it as a base coat and a top coat. It has a lot of protein and keratin, a little bit of collagen in it, so it really is really great for protecting your nail against all the harsh chemicals found in the nail polish. Apply the background color, the OPI red color. Alright, so this is going to be the harder part, applying the pattern. In any complex pattern, you want to kind of break it down into simpler steps. So you want to start up looking at the whole pattern first and trying to lay down the outline. So the way that I did it, there's different ways to do this, so you could do it however it comes easier for you. What I did was I first applied pretty much the outline. You can go over it again if you want, but we're gonna be adding a lot more to this, so don't stress if it's not completely perfect. This is the middle stem where you're gonna pretty much do the branches on the design. And then the second thing that I did was to create the side. So what I did was I first created a straight line along the edge, and then I go back and I do the circle or the curvature following your cuticles. Again, we can fix this a little bit more. We can make the lines a little bit thicker. For now, I'm just laying down the outline. And then I start working on the stems, or I would call them stems, but they're kind of like wings. A really good tip when you're applying freehand work or doing freehand work is to help guide the brush with your fingers. And what I mean is that when you're lining, you can move your hands to the side a little bit, and that helps the line go down a little bit smoother on your nail. It's just what I found that helps a little bit. Okay, I'm pretty okay with the way it's going right now. So the third stem, I created a little bit of a curvature coming from top to bottom, as you can see right now, to make it really long. And then you're breaking down again another stem to the edge, as you can see. this is pretty much the layout. This is the outline. That's what I did on all my fingers. It's okay if it's a little crooked or a little bit smudged. Now we're gonna work on filling it up and then finalizing with the dotting tool with the white. What I'm gonna work on now is the filling. Since I'm working with a very thin lacquer, it helps a little bit to take your time and go smoothly. Also, the lacquer tends to get a little thick really quick, so just keep dipping it back into the bottle and just being patient and working with it slowly. If you rush through this, it will come out a little bit smudgy. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the way this looks. I'm gonna let this dry and then we're gonna add the white dots. So I let my nail dry for about 5 minutes and I'm gonna clean up the edges just a little bit. I'm using a Cutex correcting pen. It's very, very easy. You just dip the tip in nail polish remover and then go around the areas that needs to be cleaned up. Definitely let your nail polish dry before you add any dotting on it, simply because sometimes the lacquer that you put on for the designs might be a little too thick, and then when you go on to apply the white dots, it might sink into it, it might melt into the lacquer because it wasn't dry enough, and then it smudges. Okay, so I'm ready to apply the dots. I am using a small dotting tool. As you can see, the tip, it's one of the smaller versions.